I think my biggest motivation is just trying to be the best I can possibly be.
In Coventry, two fighters chase the same dream, but on different paths. One, a professional, Brad Goldsmith, a decorated amateur, fighting for his first major professional title on the biggest stage of his life. The other, an amateur, Tommy Ledwidge, battling for a national championship after falling short the year before. Two stories, one city, the same fight, to show they have what it takes in the sport they love.
How do you find sparring the amateurs?
What, is it like the likes of Tommy?
Yeah.
Alright, but wait. They're just like a quicker pace, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I wouldn't say it's easier because if anything, you've got to be more on your game because you know that they're either trying to prove something or they're going to be quicker off the mark. You know what I mean? So.
Training and living away from his family and friends 5 days a week, Brad has sacrificed already more at this point than most ever would to reach a goal. But it's what this sport requires. Dedication and hard work are just the keys to get you into the bottom floor of the skyscraper in boxing. And like anything, you need everything to go your way to make it to the top of the professional game of boxing.
Lewis said he was setting the pace.
Lewis knows.
Yeah. And then
The amateur game is a completely different beast to its professional counterpart. And it's in no way easier than the pro ranks, just different. At the elite national level, the boxers are just as talented over 3-3-minute rounds than a lot of the pros, which makes standing out all the more difficult. Tommy's proven himself at the top level nationally multiple times now. He just needs it all to click this year.
after I've won, and I'm about 17. I'm getting there for 10, I might, and then go home. It's close enough. Bro, in the development finals, bro, I drove to Banbury and still come home. Yeah, bro, what's the point if you're gonna chill for hours? That's what I'm saying. So, big fight on the weekend, you know, first round of the ABAs in the Midlands. Boxing a good lad, Jeffrey from Wolverhampton, he boxes with Junction. He's a good kid, he's technical. I boxed him 3 years ago. I beat him then, I need to do the same again this weekend. I'm too strong for these boys, work too hard, so like, I'm going to beat them, simple as that. And then after the Midlands we move on to the Nationals and get that ABA title.
In a few weeks' time, Brad will be fighting on the undercard of Ben Whittaker versus Liam Cameron 2. One of the biggest fights the Midlands has seen for the past few years. And this is by far Brad's best opportunity in the professional ranks so far. A good performance on the big stage can make everything up to this point seem worth it for Brad.
How did you feel? Well, you know, when you transitioned from amateur, did you find it easy?
At first, I kind of had like weird expectations, in the sense, like you think it's going to be like this big dream, like easy and whatever, and then you actually turn over and you realise it's not. There's obviously like much more to it. In terms of like getting medicals, having to sell tickets, like throughout my whole amateur career. Although I still had people supporting me, I never had to physically sell a ticket myself. Do you know what I mean? So, whereas like you say, you turn over and you kind of have to be able to be able to fight. As well, unless you start off on like the big shows. You know what I mean? But obviously I've not had that privilege, so that's why it's important for me now to impress on this stage, if you know what I mean.
I'm trying to put you in the worst mood. P1 cleaner than your church shoes. Nelly point 2 just to hurt you. All red lamb just to tease you. None of these toys on lease to. Made your whole year in a week too. Yeah, main bitch out of your league too. Side bitch out of your league too. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that ever into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, like to any lane. Switch on my core if I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Every day a nigga try to test me, yeah. Every day a nigga try to end me, yeah. Pull off in that roadster SB, yeah. Pockets overweight, getting hefty, yeah. Coming for the king, that's a far cry. I come alive in the fall time. The competition, I don't really listen. I'm in the blue moon, song, bumping new edition. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from ebony. Cut that ever into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, like to any lane. Switch on my core if I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy.
Big geezer, isn't it?
Tall lad, yeah, tall lad, very tall.
Who you got today?
Brandon
I don't know. You should beat him. Fucking hell, Hall Green love a 75 kilo champion, isn't it?
That's what we do. I'm
This is an aspect of the amateur game that is totally different to the professionals. Knockout style fighting over a relatively short period of time. Sometimes boxing 3 times in 3 days, maybe even more on some occasions. This makes it nearly impossible to box at your best every single fight. And as you get more fatigue, the competition only gets harder. And a win here is vital for Tommy to progress.
My biggest strength is my dedication. So before the championships, I employed a nutritionist to help me make the weight correctly. That cost me like £150 a month. I'm good at like working around work with my training, so I'll be up early in the morning, I'll be going box or sprints club, or I'll be going run 5Ks on my own, 8Ks on my own. I'm always putting the hard yards in away from the gym as well on my own. So I'd say my biggest strength is definitely my dedication and just being so like strong in what I want. Obviously I wanted to win the ABAs and be the best amateur I can, ready for when I go pros.
Champion by split decision, and the winner boxing out of the red corner, Ledwidge. Please give the applause now for the blue corner, September Magenda.
You alright, Tommy? Well done today, mate. Talk me through the fight.
Yeah, so Midlands champion once again, 5-time. Tough fight today. 3-round war. I tried to box at times on my jab, but the geezer just kept coming forward non-stop. And yeah, I boxed well. Definitely won the second and the third, and the first round was close. But yeah, I'm dying inside, man. I had to bring the dog out of me today. Big fight, big performance. Now ready for the nationals.
What are you looking to do now in the next few rounds? What is your main goal? Is it something that you had to achieve, even if it didn't mean winning the whole thing? What would you be happy with?
Well, I'm not going to be happy if I don't win the whole thing. But other than that, I just want good performances. Like, performed shit last week, bounced back, been buzzing for the fight this week. Knew I had to bring a good performance, and I performed well. So I'm going to keep building on big performances. I'm on bout number 42. I want to get to 50 before going pro. So a good opportunity to get number 4 and now in the elites, win that. And yeah, I just want to keep growing on my performances, and that'll bring confidence, and that'll make me happy because I work hard. It's early morning doing sprints and running, I'm dieting. I'm a big guy for 80, I don't want to be dieting and missing out on cake and chocolate and burgers, but yeah, I'm dedicating my life to this, so good performances, that's what will make me happy.
But I'll be honest, until I've won on the 20th, I'm not even... Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, essentially I've got to prove myself at this level first before I even think about stepping it up, essentially, you know. So it's a long game, but it's one that I love. It's mad. You know, I'm sure like some people say the same as well, but it's addictive, man. It is.
How familiar are you with the guy that you fight?
I know him. Well, boxing's one of them where like everyone knows everyone. I did spar him years back, probably like it's got to be 5 or 6 years back. Do you know what I mean? But that means nothing to me because I'd be an idiot to think he's not got better because I know I've got better. Do you know what I mean? So it's like I wouldn't take much away from that. I obviously know like little traits and stuff like that he has got. I dare say he'd say the same about me. So yeah, like you say, but I just know the work I've put in and you know what I'm doing in the gym. It's going to be more than good enough. It's going to be more than good enough for the victory on on the 20th.
As the time comes for Brad to step under the bright lights, the hardest part of the job for him has been and gone. The constant life of being in camp and ready to fight is the hard part. Everything else from now on is the fun side. The common message from Tommy and Brad is the importance of a good performance on the night.
Let a nigga Brad Pitt, legend of the fall, took the year like a bandit. Bought mama a crib and a brand new wagon. Now she hit the grocery shop looking lavish. Star Trek roof in the Wraith the Con. Girls get loose when they hear the song. 100 on the dash, get me close to God. We don't pray for love, we just pray for cause. House so empty, need a centerpiece. 20 racks of table cut from ebony. Cut that ever into skinny pieces. Then she clean up with her face, man, I love my baby. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see the shade. Switch on my side, I take any lane. I switch on my core if I kill any pain. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy. Look what you done. I'm a motherfucking star boy.
So obviously, it was, you know what the mad thing was, the day before in the quarterfinals, I remember literally just pacing up and down, like, I said to the coach, he's like, what's wrong with me, like, I'm ready, like, why am I just pacing? He's like, don't worry, he's like, look around, everyone in the changing rooms in the sports hall was doing the same thing. And then for the semi-final, like, it's probably one of the best mentally I've ever been prepared for a fight, like, I was so prepared, I had an easy day out the fight in the quarters. And then, so like, mentally, I was ready for the semis, like, ready to give it my all.
Hailing from Bulkington, give it up for Tommy Ledwidge. Your referee, Mr. Billy McDonald.
This is a chance at redemption for Tommy. He's did everything right up until this point. The late nights, early mornings, the time where he's tired and he goes to work and he still trains after. But now the moment has come. After boxing well from the start, Tommy gets caught with a clean shot. Now, in the professional ranks, this isn't a problem at all. But in the amateurs, it's the points business, not the hurt business.
Defense awaiting your winner progressing through to the final through disqualification in round 3. Boxing out of the blue corner, Joshua Sims.
I lost the eventual winner, Bobby, from London, and he was a strong kid, but the thing that annoys me the most is I didn't get to leave it all in the ring, really. I didn't get to bite down on my gum shield, because obviously I personally feel like, and a few other people have said that the decisions were, like, the counts were soft, but it is what it is, there's nothing you can do. So yeah, it's one of them.
Midlands Area Middleweight Championship. Troy Coleman in the black, Bradley Goldsmith in the sky blue with silver trim. Took himself into a fight, I think.
Firing, but you got to ping him, step back, step around. Don't ever tuck him front when he's throwing the off and step back.
Southpaw, body and head working well for him. That was better from Coleman. That was better upper body movement from Coleman, but he's a bit wild in his offense there, misses badly with the right hand. Coleman does have more success when he steps in with his punches. Can't afford to do that exiting high, but he's looking to land the right hand to the body, and he has.
Confidence, this kid. We just break him steady. Deep breathe, big deep breaths, break him steady.
And he knows it, Brad Goldsmith. Starting just to accelerate now and go through the gears. Can Troy Coleman stay with him? All Goldsmith. That later, because Brad Goldsmith, I mean, he's going to have to throw back or he's going to get stopped on his feet.
Oh, he looks shattered here.
It's going to be over. Troy Coleman retains his Midlands Area title.
Boxing is a cruel and unforgiving sport. But the people who make it to the top aren't the people who are the most talented or the luckiest. They're the people who stick around the longest. Through all the trials and tribulations, the people who pull through are the people who make it to the top.